friends, this is Kim from My Feathered Nest and welcome to my channel. And if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button so you can stay in on the know of what's going on here. So anyway, today I'm coming to you with a little tutorial on making a spring flower arrangement using mostly items from the Dollar Tree. And then I'll show you and kind of show you what I did and how I did this very inexpensively. I did mix a couple other different types of faux flowers that are not from Dollar Tree, but pretty much for the most part everything is from there. And I know I will probably say this, I know I did say this again when I walk through the tutorial, but I just want to give a shout out to Ramon at home. He's one of my YouTube friends, and I want to give him a shout out because I have chosen to use the lemons in my vase because of a recent video that he put out showing where he used lemons in one of his floral arrangements. And I had these lemons from last year. I used them in my kitchen last year, but they were just in like, I think I had them in some kind of apothecary jar. But I loved how he used them and incorporated them into a flower arrangement. So thank you, Ramon. I appreciate it. Anyway, so here is the flower arrangement. And like I said, it's just a little walkthrough. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to show you how I went about doing it. So I still have to pick up a couple more of these guys right here that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to pick up probably 2 more of them, and I probably still have to get maybe a couple more of lemons from the Dollar Tree. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And give me a thumbs up if so, and I would love to hear about what type of floral arrangements you're making for the spring. You're going to need. I have some artificial lemons here that I purchased probably at the Dollar Tree. And let's see, I've got a huge variety of fake flowers. I did a haul and I showed you that I was purchasing some of these long stem artificial flowers from the Dollar Tree. I thought they were great because they actually had really long stems on them. And that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to do a really huge floral arrangement. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put this yet. So anyway, I have some yellow and I have some of these. And I'm not sure how many I'm going to use yet. I'm just going to do this with you guys so you'll see as I go. And same type of flower but in like a white. And then I just have a couple randoms. I have 2 of these. I'm not sure if I'll use these because these look more like a purple to me, as well as these. They're just more purple. But I do have them just in case. And then I do have a couple of these. I kind of like these because they, I'm going to be able to kind of drape them more. And same thing, but a white creamish kind of color. Okay, so here. And if I don't edit this out, he is making fun of me, just so you know. Anyway, I happen to have this really big glass vase. It actually came with a lid, and I purchased it, I think at like Home Goods, and I got it for a really cheap price. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and use this for this big floral arrangement. It's probably one of the bigger vases that I have. I like it that it has the pedestal. And I also, I'm going to be honest with you, I picked up this to place inside, thinking that I would put the flowers in here and put the lemons around it, but I already tried it and it didn't work. I'm just showing you this just in case you need another type of idea. So you can always place something in there. I also have some of this floral foam that you can use. I don't think I'm going to be using that either. I'm just going to actually go ahead and just drop the lemons down into the vase, and then from there I'm just going to arrange my flowers. So we're going to do this together and hopefully it will turn out pretty. So like I said, first thing I'm going to do is just drop the lemons in. And see, that pretty much fills up the whole entire vase, which is exactly what I want. So, and then I'm going to just go from here and I'm just going to kind of play around and we'll see how it turns out. I mean, really there's no rhyme or reason here. Just start shoving in. You just start shoving in, and then at the end, that's when you'll go back and kind of look at it and see what works and what doesn't work and bend and play and all that stuff. So let's see, that's 4 of these. I might stop there for a minute. Okay, let me grab some of these. This color. Let's see, that's 1. And I'm just kind of making sure as I am placing them in that I am placing the stems into the center of the vase. That way we can hide that stem. And I may... Okay, so that's 3. I'm going to stop there and add some more color. Dropped one. Anyway. Okay, as obviously this is a huge floral arrangement, and I'm probably going to have leftover flowers, so I may end up doing a smaller scale, a smaller version of the same type of flower arrangement here, just to put in a different area in my house, because this one is so big, it's just huge. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to use it yet. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, what else, what other colors do I want to put in? I'm actually going to go ahead and use these. I like them because they're just a different texture, and I think that's what, I'm not an expert by any means, but I know when I look at flower arrangements that I really enjoy, usually there's just things obviously of different heights, different proportion, different textures. I like an assortment. You know, it's just all in your own preference. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and how you can do this on the really cheap end of things by purchasing things at Dollar Tree. Okay, and you can always, too, go back and kind of, let's see, where are my stolen my wire cutters? Yes, I'm looking at you because I can't even cut this because I do not have my wire cutters, thanks to my husband. Yes, you. Anyway, so I'm just going to bend. Okay, see how I bent that because I'm going to actually take these and kind of drape them down just to add some more, you know, dimension to it. Let me see, and I'm going to go, because I've got this one on this side, I'm going to flip around and I'm going to bend this one. That is kind of the beauty of this, I guess. If you don't have wire cutters, then it's okay. It's all right, you don't have to get them now. It's okay. That's sweet, though, that you were trying. Okay, shove, shove. Okay. And I'm going to probably, maybe. Okay, like I said, we'll go. Okay, now I'm going to add the white ones. The white ones, I'm not sure, you know, I cut all of the labels off of these, so I couldn't tell you what all of these flowers are. Like I said, I did a haul and I listed them in there. Okay. Now, I really love really nice, you know, flowers, the fake flowers. But, you know, those things can be really expensive. So, like I said, that's why I wanted to do this. Because when I saw these at Dollar Tree and saw that they were, like I said, the longer ones, I knew what I was wanting to do with them. And by the way, this lemon idea, see, I had these in my kitchen last year because I did lemon as an accent color in here. And I actually just had them, I think, in just a vase. No flowers in it. And my YouTube friend, Ramon at Home, this is a shout out for him because he inspired me to do this floral arrangement using the lemons. So if you do not know who he is, check his channel out. It's Ramon at Home, and he has a lot of great tips for flower arrangements, and he recently did a floral arrangement where he used the fake lemons, and it was so pretty. And like I said, that's what I planned on doing, was some blues and yellows. So I wanted to incorporate, I knew I already had them, so I wanted to incorporate. Look at this. sweet husband brought me my clippers. That's so sweet. Brownie points. Anyway. Okay. Now, and, you know, use the leaves and stuff that are on the actual flowers. Use them and manipulate them to where you can manipulate other things. Meaning, like, for instance, right here, I needed, these two are connected, but I needed this one over. Well, it wasn't wanting to stay, so I just took a leaf from one of the other flowers and kind of used it as a, I don't know what, you know, as a way to catch it. So, I think that I need some greenery. Guys, so here's what I found. I did not have a whole lot of greenery on hand, but I actually did remember that I just went and purchased a couple greenery items from Hobby Lobby, and I'm actually getting ready to do a haul video to show you some of the things that I purchased. But I'll have to omit this because I'm going to go ahead and show you this. I purchased all of their, well, I should say most of their greenery and like their fake flowers and stuff like that were 50% off. I think not this week. This was last week, I believe. And so I did purchase this, and I had another idea in mind, something that I'm doing with my succulents, but I went ahead when I remembered that I had this, and I ended up testing it out, just putting it in there. I'm going to show you in just a second. It looked so good. So I'm actually going to go back to Hobby Lobby this weekend, and I probably will purchase probably 2 more of these. These were, they were $3.99, and like I said, I got them for 50% off, so they were $2. So that was great. I love finding stuff like this, these like viney type of things, because when you have, and that's another key, when you are trying to do floral arrangements and you're wanting to do something that's pretty elegant looking, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but the best thing to, for me, what I find to be the best thing to do is purchase, when you see good fake flowers at Dollar Tree, go ahead and purchase several of them, and then mix them in with some of your better made fake flowers from Hobby Lobby and Michael's and places like that. Mixing the different quality items together is going to give you an overall really nice look, and you're still not going to pay a lot of money. So let me just show you. I had to bend this, and like I said, I am going to probably have to purchase a couple more lemons, just because my vase is pretty big, and this is, like I said, really, really big. But, and I'm going to have to, you're probably going to have to manipulate a little bit too, to make sure, you know, that you, that is if you have a clear, and stuff like that. Take some of the, like the fake leaves and kind of bend them around where the fake stem is, and to kind of hide the stem, because obviously, you know, everybody's going to know they're fake. I mean, let's face it. But you're kind of trying to mask that a little bit. So try and hide some of the fake stems by just using those leaves that are already attached. Mostly everything was from the Dollar Tree, except for this greenery and the vase itself. But all of these flowers, including the lemons, were all from the Dollar Tree. So not too shabby. Anyway, already subscribe so you can stay informed and kind of hang out with me and everything like that. So, all right, guys, have a great